All right, y'all. Look, just tell me at a heart to heart. I'm talking about offers. I mean, offers are the lifeblood of business. I mean, you have to sell something to make a profit. You have to sell something to make money, and then hopefully you can have something left over for yourself at the end of the day. But on the internet, there are offers that come as a way of generating money for you, the content creator, or you, the course creator, or it's just how you make money. And I'm here to tell you that, well, let me just speak from my own experience. Most offers didn't work. I don't want to say all offers didn't work, but I will say most. I would say all, but there's probably something in there that did work for half a second, whatever the case may be. So just in the uh, idea of being completely honest about things, most offers didn't work for me. I think they work, but there are certain specific circumstances that they work in. I think that all offers, there is a grain of truth. There is a belief that, hey, they all work if you work them. You got to work hard enough to make it happen. And that's all true. I mean, why wouldn't it be true? There has to be some scenario in which the offer would work. But in my experience, they don't work. And let me explain. When I was purchasing offers, things, whatever they may be, it always felt like I was getting somewhere. I'm like, hey, I'll buy this and now I'll be able to do that. And the reality is the basics of marketing is you have to find something to sell and then find someone to sell it to. Or the better place is to find find someone to sell something to and then go and find that thing to sell to them. You know the market before you have the product. The way that it's worked for me, or not the way that it worked, it wasn't working. But the way that I was doing it is I would find something that I thought would work and then go and try and find the market to sell it in. That's where I was. And so in that instance, I'm assuming that I know more than the market. Oh, I'm Steve Jobs coming up with the iPad. I am going to pick this particular offer and then go into the market and sell it. And there may not have been, we'll say definitely not as easy as I thought it was, or as easy as it would have been appeared to me to be. So that was the one thing. So we'll say that there was a little bit, it wasn't that the offer didn't work, but we'll say there may have been some misalignment. Let's just say that. Let's say there's some misalignment. So the space that I was working in, the make money online, that's where I was focused. And then make money online specifically to local business. So I would purchase products and services that I would then theoretically go and market to local business. And sounds great. Local businesses are there. They need help. At least that's what you're told, that they need help. They don't know what's going on. You're going to come in on your horse and save them because you're going to teach them all that they don't know about marketing. That's how it was sold to me. Of course, they don't know anything, but I always had a problem. This is just my own belief, my own imposter syndrome, where I was feeling kind of awkward, assuming that I knew more than a business owner who'd put up X number of dollars with, I mean, they put up thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to create this business, and they have employees, and then I'm going to come in with no skin in the game and tell them exactly how to do their marketing. Not that I've done any marketing myself. So there's a little bit of a disconnect. Well, again, the misalignment. So here's the key point that I want to share. And it took me a very long time to understand this. In the marketing space, and I'll go back to what I heard Bob Allen say, people will pay you more for you to teach them the thing that you do than you'll ever make doing the thing yourself. So, with that being said, there is a huge market of people looking to make money online, looking to help local business, looking to sell something into the marketplace. You can do very well. Actually, people do very well selling to those people who want to sell to the end consumer, the end user, the local business. They sell it to the people that, like myself, who will then take it into the marketplace. They'll say things like, hey, this is a great product. You should sell it for $297. I'm selling it to you for $50. You can sell it $297 all day long. You're like, okay, that's great. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then you realize there's a little bit of a disconnect. Maybe you don't have a pipeline of local businesses that you can talk to. Maybe you don't have a pipeline of local businesses that trust you, that you could actually implement the strategies that they're talking about. You don't have a pipeline of local businesses that'll just say, hey, yeah, do what you want. Let me know how it goes. That's where the disconnect comes in. And that's where the offers kind of fell apart for me. I didn't have those contacts with the people that are ultimately going to purchase, the retail person that I was going to make all this money with. And then there were other issues that I had. Well, so if I don't know any local businesses, I need to go and meet them, right? So how do I do this? I have a job, I have a family. I'm just going to run out on my lunch break and go and talk to local business and see how that works. But everything just became more and more complex. And by the time I was actually trying to make it work, there was some other new shiny object coming my way that this would be easier than that. So that's the key point. Understand that there's actually two markets. There's the market of you talking to the final user, and then there's a market of someone selling you the product or service to sell to the final market. That market of people that are interested in buying things and services to sell to the final user, be it customer or business owner, is very actively interested in purchasing goods and services to sell. It's an easier market than to sell to actual business owners. Business owners, by nature, in my opinion, I've met a few of them. They tend to be knowledgeable of what they're doing. If they know nothing else, they know their business, and they aren't just willing to willy-nilly just give away money. You have to demonstrate what you're offering. So that's one market. It's so much easier to sell to someone who doesn't know what the end market is and is interested in buying something that they think they can sell. And you can do that for forever. I actually did purchase once a offer that talked about how to make $30,000 a month selling offers. It was eye-opening because sometimes you buy offers not to sell, but for learning, for understanding. And I was blown away. The person actually pointed out that most new people on your list have about a 6-month period before they burn out. Think about that. You're already being offered or sold something where the person knows, you'll probably be in there for 6 months before you burn out. The other thing I remember reading from Russell Brunson is that he said that he had his list and he was always offering things into his list. And what happened was he was burning his list out because he was continuing to offer more and more things. And as he offered more and more things that weren't necessarily connected to the initial offer, the list became less and less responsive because he was burning the list out. They weren't as responsive as he was initially because there was a lack of continuity of the offer. I mean, these are just things. These are just things to know. So just wanted to share why offers may not work, what my experience has been. And hey, if you have a story on something that you purchased that didn't work out the way that you thought it was because of the way that it was promoted to you, share it in the comments below. In the meantime, I do have my habit tracker to help you get your habits going. And that's about all I got. That's all I got for right now. And I mean, you gotta wonder, is marketing really the product, the process of over promising and over deliver? I mean, is that really what it is? I don't know, just something to think about. That's all I got for right now. Take it easy.